Ekosiisen is in the higher Sempa 94.7 FM. You think we are joking? 2 minutes after 6, Sampain Ewaha, on the MPP Ashanti Regional Secretary, Honorable Bernardo Koboy, MP for Lojokuku constituency. Earlier, make a board member, me patronia board member, or a board chairman, Emma Kolebu Teaching Hospital. And the that be, sir, primus inter pares. First amongst equal. Government spokesperson official Medase. Sampain, me pacho ma mintio any other business. Ma bobon sem so the officer will come.
Yeah, Mamisha Zimfi acquire Vice President Ekokati Sodwo voter region. Very, very unfortunate say Ghana ha. And none of them cultural say Assembia you be politicizing no. We be say Vice President
FM
Ekani saying na me catch us say obi anko fasa asem na ma me nyi ni senka Vice President
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM
na rekagenya akeka nsema emfata na ya no mohwe ni ye say do mo ka mo nsem no say kaze ekobia ye be ka nsem okrom ha pa o because party no mpanifo wom ye ka nsem tie o ma enye wo de enu ndan chen no nipa no the second gentleman of the land as he show utmost respect at the man. Nti ya na mo nsem no mo ka you should be very cautious. But asem no enya no krese ya start eduma bi. Enya no krese ka akwan o mo lesson green book mo print ye nyina no ko ta ni bia so. It's a fact. Nti so oka say and some of my canning no and yan cressa na mobeka na afe na ehye adwuma pass ya was bue ade to akwa asem ya we be the caterpillar ready nyina so
just stop the contractor
one more we kasa we ka we and this for sing song one more Methodist in book 1 first verse na the ma contract mo be stop contract enfie nwotwe wo anyi kwan na anwie 8 years wo anyi kwan no
Ekosiisen on
na be ka sansem no doctor kan sem bi o so bi agina let makwan me note ha doctor ti ha aloteji cops ti ha eni e boni tri so message say ba no mo de ye doctor na say no bia hu say o yare no ko hospital wa within 5 minutes or ni be kwa yes atiasi yakofa ambulance na tracker easy incompetence pan ya the argument abai equipment abai machines abai property you take inventory you head movement by bia ko bia we say mo kwa America na se for no ambulance na nam ho na state and federal ambulances no any trackers doctor na tie bisa no e me bia confirm ntonto abesu hes the differ furu e be gu ha na e man konya o mo de treja de poto mako wawe mu na bi na sisim na mo de be gu ha si akoto ambulance aba
uko hu san konya na be sisim
yes ene ko hu ye ene de ya di be gu ha no di begu ha na akonya one ponim okay 27 na kwasisa bae no say ambulance na ye kase ya hihye niema na wie na distributor we see ye de beko 2020 na be ye campaign message nti ne kwa na de ye campaign message
and I'm on channel election.
Campaign message. So then what's the argument? What's your argument? What's your argument? So when the argument falls flat, when the argument falls flat, they start shifting goalposts. We start sophisticated. They can't say that you start talking about asema enya no kre. They start lying about it. The Ghana folk who say at the end of it, constituency be an ambulance. Meanwhile, one man can say ambulance, young Francosi hospitals. Even with the advanced nations now, more better ambulance system. Will be operating ambulance from a hospital. They have centers. The ambulance will move from that center to go and do the job. apart from hospitals, one personal ambulances, one the state operated ambulances in our centers. It was the NDC talking about show crossing grass incompetence even in opposition. I'm saying Santo Abamo. I don't quite want to mean you. Santo Abamo. Mamma referendum so. And that dear Erica J. Aka Seminole, and we say Wamukwa Romo Buam Hofo. Or say, yet blaster players are a see a build coast team, Papa. Nanya players a free hobby blaster. No, apex of your governance and your presidency. Article 55(3). I see yamma political parties. A quine, no more form who yim, no money no and shape the destiny and the development of the country. And just an 70. We brought Dr. Kobo in the second year. And you see a partisan. We brought political parties are involved. Now base foundation most foundation there yenya ni sa meanwhile we see independent candidate ebia ni parliament we see obi call as independent candidate or flag bearer wanya. Why? The reason is simple. Ghanaians are so political. Apart from 1989 I want to about 88 or to about when we about 50% plus at local level election, a free hub by every local level election, a bien who are hitting more than 38%.
Ekosiisen on
Asempa FM. But there are two general elections, sir. General elections, political parties are involved, no. Particular police stations, a bit to be hitting 100%. A bit 89. What can't average across the country, no, close to 80% turnout. It tells you say if political parties are involved and confirm your person involved in your popular participation, you are going to enhance that. Adialo so enkontompo misinformation na ya doso. Yenka say yemfa from no emma politicians. You see, you amend the constitution no. Niema political parties so nya kwenya. Ana political parties so nya kwan na omo so mfo omo ho emeka ho bi. Nti obi some na politicians who are here will be on your politician, you better amount. If you see politicians who are here. No one NDC. No one mind that two women so a credible alternative. No more better say Ghana for our black politicians. Into me and my young fire home Jim at that level. Which is your political party? So you are instigating the people against one. You are telling the world to say young political parties going free system no more because this is Ghana for a brain. Is that sensible? Is that logical? Is that reasonable? Asuma you can because the populism. I can't say monua. Hey, let's look at some brief history of the contemporary local governance in Ghana. PNDC Law 207 of 1988 and establishes that that time no na party behind Ghana. That time no it was criminal. So be political party activity. It we feel say a true constitution and I yemra at that time no the political parties bebam. Nobody will factor that. Ever 1992 constitution no. We needed to build some compromises. I'm telling you. Me see that first assembly made me Kobe. One day be good class auditorium orientation. China for them cry. Said they need the dress do your propaganda no more. And when you find a proper ideological orientation for cadets. Me pejam say bisa question. When me say my ideas it differ from what they were propounding no. If you have man pejam say me some question be.
Ekosiisen on
the base was to build a level B. Said the China no. China they have a political party, the Communist People's Party of China. But at the base, one mutu aba encrofo say unit committee for one more assemblyman they call it the town leader. Sa nom de akwa parliament na presidency similar thing because they wanted to base it on the Libyan style of governance. Ghana. So they wanted to keep the base so that they will get a base a pro PNDC. And no inform we say come na when should come and tell us why. I am ya say ready for na wu. On the NCD commission also yes I the history is there, the literature is there. Let people go and read before they misinform the people down there. Into the populism. And I can't say no. Hey, me see my assembly member for over 10 years. And I know what happens there. Assembly biara quite known NDC phony, no MPP phony, no CPP phony. But when it gets to taking decisions, it's not about that. Mamma, one example. Mikrom, I bet the electoral area, but I'm your assembly member. Now, me the last assembly I'm calling was 2006 to 2010. They are not yet committee chair. Joe, now or your NDC Kasipa. But or no, and I am committee chair. Me do assembly now, me can't say me could be on a concentrate on regional secretary so no. Or no, every new election. Mikrom, you to abandon a China every day, and this is more than 7% to promote. But Joe, a known NDC activist or contesting for assembly member, they voted for him.
Okay.
Adintra. And now me can say, oh, from so now funny say, now share billboards, any posters, any banners or what. One will be no white background, no blue be, no red fefe be each and when she are no soon. The one you know, or Tiasie, for baby, no white background, no black tune, not the red not the green be no baby aquano, or so.
And then they won't carry red fefe.
We say color blend in my oh, then what me it is a fact. Mama me young who say ye abwa sohori ostrich. Ye de tiko mu na tiem na ye hunu obia ye so obia nso ehu yen. I say we kwaso. But when the any kind of argument we say
now what do you see amame?
One more a propounding no 90% of them were to about this assembly election muda. 90% of them I mean obian to about obian for can come to about assembly da LKJ on two vida. First one and the cousin Eko the Eko to be if you on two be
me to be that.
On two be then on two billion
allegation there. Well,
into majority about 90% women propose that no. Into identity
assembly member, government appointee, government appointee.
Of course, government appointee. Of course, that's it. Be that. Me see. Identity ye two abandon. Na ye assembly aba. Turnout about 37%. National elections are political. And then Musubaya sa what see and then watch video. Can a phone you from for 2 years? One so mo 2 years. Na sa wo bi hwana ka se. That will be a jamunya sa ensem na mo video. Voice be original more voice.
Okay.
Oh,
your point is well made.
No Nasa chief say mo papa we say legal committee aduna mo dey buy we say see yes we see we no abo kra no man to meet.
Okay. Ekosiisen high Asempa FM. Ma menka we say 6 million is not enough. Government it's not enough. Government communication is a serious business. The MPP government led by President Akufo-Addo and VP Dr. Bawumia have performed better in all facets of the economy in 2 years, 10 months and 14 days than 8 years of the Mills Mahama government. And we free Samuel Brian Boabeho Honorable Eduasare me pacho ma yenti na yenhwe entwa so Ekosiisen so nti aka Honorable Eduasare and afi the Honorable Bernard Oko boy we say Eric J never ceases to amaze me. He's behaving as though the political affiliation of assembly members are not known. This pick and choose attitude by our friends in the NDC must stop. You cannot canvass for a no vote at the assembly level elections and campaign for a yes vote with respect to the MMDCEs. It's either we amend both Article 55.3 and 2431 or we leave them as they are. Having said that, I say Obama of Pokwase will vote yes, and I ask all citizens to do same. Honorable Eduasare, meet you.
Yo, Obi, anyway, me can't say what TP.
Eric, the Ama production team, they would have to work on it, and then I can play.
You see, we are not basing our arguments on facts. Next time we could receive you, now you are leaving doubt in people's minds. Because this woman, like I said, I have very strong words for her.
But you self.
You see, because you don't want to listen to what the fact that she deserves.
I play the voice to make your words, and yeah, enough guarantee for you to use harsh words on her on this platform.
How will we facilitate the harsh words?
Don't bring yourself. Don't bring yourself.
Honorable Eduasare, halfway down. Don't
bring yourself, because
in some
my family is simple. But as I said, I was brought up very well. Meya okra ya na me de mi pacho kan
halfway down as I say nya abotre me boa natwi na
entino mu benya kasa bi de na kan mo ne nka, because like they say the sokoko will be enum
natwi
ba yeja ekote the sofufu. And I was born in Accra some 50 something years ago. Born and bred here in Accra. Nima Mamudi Alajo Kotobabi.
Hey, and the walk of you.
Yo, enti the person thing one say hunu pa de.
Yeah.
My last warning. Bobby. Said Sampa in Kasano or can be about ambulance. Say ambulance yen chichema hospitals any the kika kawo. Na in this for you mean the way I point fast with the chiche ambulances. And you see, you hear these arguments going on. Yeah, now Mr. Because in this studio hobby. They are trying to push that agenda into people's minds. Say, NDC by 8 years, Yanto ambulance. We bought 154 ambulances. Yatosa, we're setting up Ghana Ambulance Service. As we speak, there is an agency and the Ministry of Health. I a friend of Ghana Ambulance Service.
The ambulance service was set up under President Kufuor.
Whatever.
The NDC, yeah, it was under President Kufuor.
Whether it's Kufuor or whatever.
Yeah, it was Kufuor.
But they were the recipients of SAR 154. Your friend say ambulances. It is a sample in Nimua. Educate him. How incompetent between me and him, who is incompetent? The fact that he doesn't even know said there's an entity that runs ambulance service in this country. I am fine share hospitals in SA.
Look, I know there's Ghana Ambulance Service.
Some point.
I know the training center.
We've made that correction already. Some point. We've made that correction already. Some point. Please. We've made that correction already. Some point. Your microphone is even off in Tinya Botremame. Honorable Edward Sare.
Me see the previous a year kind no or see as a senior entity via the shed in sa. That's what you said.
Missy baby, this crano.
If you have got ambulance service,
Ekosiisen is was 94. I'll take a decision. I'll rule here and then we make progress. Honorable Bato ambulance the move to the other issue in the NTO. No. You've made the point you want to make on ambulances. We'll move to another way. Honorable. That is my hold on.
Nobody interrupts.
Honorable Edward Sare on ambulances. This is not the first time you are speaking on ambulances. Okay, first time, no. And I may say you've made your point enough. Let's move on to another issue. Right? Yeah, well, referendum. We have referendum.
Go to my.
We are working with time.
Please.
We are working.
So give me time.
Back and forth.
Give me time. Give me my time. What is this?
Sampine is not showing me how. And if you go that tangent, I'll move to the next person. Please. If you go on that tangent, I'll move to Okoboy and make progress. Edward Sare, you go on that tangent, I'll move to Okoboy. I'm giving you the maximum respect. You don't talk to me like that. You've made your point, and I've told you to make progress. Please, Edward Sare. If you go on that tangent, I'll move to Okoboy. Please, Okoboy, my mean to you. Okoboy, let me hear you. Okoboy, my mean to you. And then you think I talk because somebody brought me here. What do you mean?
Unze wemuna fire back akra na ngofo say fire we call local assemblies na version ngofo obi fire we na ngofo say ko ba obi me brother Eric can say Baumia is an embarrassment. Unze although ye politics. I
drew his attention, he apologized. Let's move on.
I'm coming. You see obi I know, look, although ye politics no, we should be careful. Say yeah me can opinion assemble both NDC any part once or opinion. I make sure I spend time na sebio enko say my training him. What I say, if you say that by my performance embarrassment, I will not have a problem with you. What I say, inti obi Dr. Mahmoud Baumia say you see MPP you find a balance sheet in bra
yes
you find a balance sheet in bra. Now we share assets column. The biggest asset we have, as for Akufo-Addo, Nana Akufo-Addo is the CEO more or less. As a company, no done stress, or no one count. But say in Kofo Kito the whole MPP, the assets, the biggest we have, the most valuable asset we have in the party is His Excellency Mahmoud Baumia. Now, say you mean count time, but sir. Enima ended for this in the soon. Any more wow. I'm coming. Me say nyam wawa. Oh please I'm coming. But why are you doing that? Are you comfortable with that time? But what's your problem?
No, but you know I respect.
Patient. I kept quiet.
No, you don't respect.
No, but say me yaw, my yaw. Me analysis.
Let me say.
Let him. Uriena timer.
Where you comfortable by that?
Uriena timer. I request that I'll give you time.
You do so.
Obi, look. Obi, the single person, analysis, ultimate church sena, your opposition are banner one year juma. Said JM now he was vice at the point was president. Ultimate church can say, Omuni ye any bini sinti, Omuni yankofa, unfa ojinishi omu. Ghanaians listen to him. A Kaubi and a JM to me a free in them. Enti Oyobia, they know the potency out of the bar. Enti look, they Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, me Daniel Kupansi say, Eba say Nana Akufo-Addo ehwehwe vice no. Sebio na you conform mukita party card for many years. Sema enye kwa na ni de wunti a he went for a technocrat who was apolitical, our man in the business. Or say I want you to work with me. Obi, there were please. Obi, there were people, please. There were people within the party. Who's any na? Me with the confidence. Oh my brother. Send our way no nyabo tell.
Eric, please. Eric. Makacho, so we now per time. I will give you time. Allow him to talk.
Obi. Yes. There at least Dr. Bawumia Nyeshikra, they are proud. Everyone who say, Nyama muka ni pain. Say muntumi nyamu ni awode ari no. Wabua nana. Ama oh please. What is that? Hey, now Obi.
The American won't say
Obi. Oh. All right, Obi, mami come him. Unim. Obi politics no, but for friend a comparative business. Sebi o, me kan dey say anka John Dramani Mahama. Why we ye voting out no. Anka oko say sebi say o ye Malaya ambassador. Ano sanitation ambassador. Ano Ango kaya saka Obi. Anka Obi ba Obi. Obi.
Bola du kuma ba. Mo ya ambassador at large. Ambassador mo yo mo. One ye won so.
Na so on gas abai na man ambassador ya position.
Obi. According to what the eco share project work. Obi. Look, ye nipa. There are times I crossy accusations in anka bana Obi anka obi ambonidi but ye kan president John Dramani Mahama vice outside the president no or onuna mo party a choose ni say or sa ba den obese on be contesting na enti sebi o ka ejuma asema ana bibi ebesia o ka udie na it is only reasonable say you compare to what you no so why then why also person be biom enti Obi Dr. Bawumia bisa say your roads now in this time James was vice for the first term of news outside President Kasa 8 years ago he was a key man number 2 and number 1. How are the state of roads in the country and or can say comparing to what we are doing about to do no, we've done far better. How do we call it John Dramani Mahama, this is not insulting. It's like saying say what was our growth, what was the rates of this loans, what were the interest, what is the inflation, this where nyama odi say oh nimdie ewo manage a country and now only nimdie so compare us your bomb odi chena it's not any insult. Now ma who say anytime obe analyze JM Ejuma no mu wefu they must get used to. Now Dr. Bawumia why academic ninti Obi
why make
Dr. Bawumia
Ghana statistical service figures in 2016 and not the calculating inflation in the GDP.
You clearly don't want the time.
Obi enti Dr. Bawumia who criticizing no a fun man me say Obi a criticizing me any organization me ben no omo na ya me tan ben won. That's how it is. Obi yeah sebi onyakupo adom ya ye research kakra no o share critic na oni agi omo na omo chire wo kwa obefa so a obehu dia tosin e wo wadwuma ho. But ma say some of their people are very intolerant of criticism. Now member omo assurance say as long as Dr. Bawumia a party no analysis be cause o member referendum adibaku si ya me feeling very sad about ye ko to aba say be election na me bra Eric na ejina ho a whatever the outcome is Ghana has won. Eric na 55% na me nya 40 Ghana has won. Me nya 60 no na 40 Ghana has won. But there are few occasions e was say nyina ya dwunye na enye baako so that ye discuss ko sha bi mo scan enye den enko hwe. This referendum ye 40% turnout. The minimum you need 75% in terms of omo go out to go and vote for it to pass. Obi abaye to Ghana enim say sebio NDC asa no 43 and 42 de obey obenya MPP so say yambo modin cry 42 and 40 obenya the HO say this nyama 75% marking no this say ye nyina ya eden ya bom enti Obi Ekufuado shasi oni obi a wayi NDC frame Obi ya ye meetings of swamp of atinemu former president ya shawo Obi I am telling you here today write it anyway and can signals or mu chire if they are shown it early in the in the beginning there is no way Ekufuado be stop and say I'm still pushing this thing through. You bet trust na ya ya dream as kwa omo ye den on person den fa no. Look, if Uncle for some for anye press conference and can say NDC is going nowhere and by now where any topic me wa and can we know say we what go on one line. Look, okay. I believe I'm coming. Please. Obi, see, share Obi. Or for some powerful. Original Ghana for him catch up some vote to no Obi. I can say it on authority. Name out of love for this country, Obi. It was it was an action to spite the government and more or less the case will be the son two guy mo. Look, who said me brown way can be that's what is happening. Or can be a ayi omu motive actually. Or see omu ko omu de nyina ko ye bo omu ye referendum no. Ye call regions now. Yeah, catch omu say 99 ye pay dia. Obi, do you get the import? Say I do one so say ko ye ni ya. MP we ka say any dia ba obi. Me the American community say a man way is spending no less than 30 to 40 million Ghana cedis. My year after the general one who the election is scanning in a tumor, you can hit over 100 million. Obi, you know my you want to you was scanning me here. I didn't think that meetings I say new speech say NDC is for yes. I didn't think that Sebio or for some powerful I take or see is for yes. Why do you tell your country you're on board and put the blocks at the last hour? Because upese Sebio unka adi umpese ungu in quote pa MPP anima na enye MPP no ebia Sebio unya we a wagu yenimasi. You are what stress am on my way at the millions of scan kebetimi will be akohwegu. If yes doesn't pass obi, the only thing NDC has succeeded is not spiting this government. Wa maske kese ayi ya to go. Na onim de yemi yani say menim krofo wo MPP mo a na Akufo-Addo can say to me area manu legitimately. So I appointing all MCs across the country no. Also or the two table no so Ghana phone just out to me no. There are MPP who fought the president. There are still people who are MPP. Omo na sia, omo person na be sad you know. The man had to stand against his own. Na in sankard you know. If kwai all fast no mo issue a or the mo sia na mo di ni sire, mo dey share pocket. 4 weeks to the referendum. You pull the plugs and say we are for no. And nothing a Ras Mubarak APA can say what share reasons of Modiamano. What who say Sebi mean person can answer, but wait yet him into no Ras Mubarak. He was going to vote yes. Meaning so about Reni. But Obi, yeah, can see na person politics be conform. On my way, Obi, Omo to assembly elections. Sometimes 15% say you do. Who person on the assembly member of Ghana ha? Odi oyiri umba o classmates be kasa 50 votes now of him. Most Ghanaians are not interested. So Obi who share system ayo mu no na wa pe kwa obe fa so a ene man ko fa ira. Now Obi look in conclusion maminka I come back again to research. I know Obi oye critic. There is no system aye perfect Obi. And now NDC can say no my use political parties no. Which vehicle no may use I show say interest be there ebe kosoro. The point I make is Obi, any path I will choose, there are downsides to it. One of the downsides is say, okay, Bia, Obi can say politics no come from where but Obi, sebi, on my way, yenya chukakra. Governments are babe trouble now or appointee MC ya. Nipo a political or appointee. Are you getting my question? A boy be a trouble or appointee MC ya. Or no, me brother, so you know a government appointee. Or your politics are happy. What's now? The small one. He was an appointee. We send political people to the assembly when we are asked to bring people. All governments. When you have a government who says that, let's take it down there, you come and tell us, say, what do you call from her? Ebe say, and a who can be, it's very true, very dangerous. Yeah, Kasati said the disagreement is bad. Obi, when you go to US, Obi ko je Jumakra, the forms you be say or yeah, Democrat and Republic. Omo who say, Adibonio. It shows the side in what you belong, the ideology you believe in. Obi, I'm coming, Obi. The point I mean is say, if we were all these points are Obi, if omu catch a bang way anana, dear mahu on anaunu, or you be back say chinchina, dear napa and say, to me a mamino, our MPP or NDC says how to make the president accountability in form. Until Yantuaba, but another vehicle I got to know my best and say we should do it on partisan basis. Obi, it's sad. Now integrity is also at play. Me can record say, and yeah or door, and this one more my especially for some powerful. I feel sad for him because our communities are why ding. I'm our kase in 2 years. Obi, 4 weeks to a referendum. One man, Obi 13 sika. Now Obi, me Dr. Koboy, me kase in Crawford and for 2 years. Me kasano and in Chelsea me see be BFR years 30, but we must come together as a country on some occasions so that we don't waste resources. Okay. Say a competitive election there will be Ghana has won whichever way. But if this referendum doesn't pass, Ghana has lost in this occasion.
We've lost money in this occasion. Okay. Eric Ajay, Mami Mao 2 minutes. 2 years.
Ghana wa oye host ama obia our opposition our sa wanye ni nyama yie a obi kasa obem wa program na nkofo kwa afri studio akono usati mi man 2 minutes upa na obey sa na multimedia ekamoko no procedure ekawo
Obi
Eric
Oko Ghana Weber.
Yes.
22nd October. Vote against Akufo-Addo. Banned my NDC chairman campaigns. Fifi Mensa was say.
Sampai mo manen kasa. Trouble. Listen to his interpretation on the headline.
Say. Chairman of the governing New Patriotic Party for the Bantima constituency, Fifi Mensa has mounted a spirited opposition to the President Akufo-Addo and his party manifesto commitment of getting metropolitan, municipal, district chief executive elected at the end of 2020. Now, kind of story no kwa. Chairman say, or no support partisan politics now. Yeah, we di why nine. We di why nine. Now, it is out here. Wow, mreshe. Say on support to the another waka. And I did back one. Honorable Kubo, we are me cast a match. So we are government spokesperson for me. We are co-presidency. Catching another say. You on the 5 January headquarters. Now catch the John Boy so come. They talk as if say, yeah, Gina just a consortium. Why?
Now say what you see.
You see, manifesto promise and say you are coming on board. Now ba. Obe make sure see better this is swaba. Na media mokasa na moka mampeni ni wo me wan papa. Obi Ghana mampeni wa join Ghana ba almost some years. Or join French ba 47 years abanse oba Ghana ba. Oko kan article 55.3 na HS year 2 this is swaba. What could you not catch it? Article 55.3. Article 55.3. And I'm saying, oh, tell me, any mumra, Obia, Winimumra. Now, you say Article 55.3 and interest here, what to this is Swaba. Now, you know, want to, are you fair, brother? We lawyers watch you. Nadia, now we are. I can read. Make us me a lawyer. Before Kasa on behalf of this gentleman. You see, you see, there may be some kind of say. We should give accurate education to ordinary Ghanaians. Because me now or Timothy Obi, you can't. Honorable.
But that's what you did when I was talking. Sana we make us an Obi.
Obi, you see. Sana we say and talk of Funoa.
That's about Obi. Say the whole couple say many problem. President reference no crown I am no. Say the come on the French practice is a problem because what you've done is
Misika baba ufu Mawanka Nina beye